And you were telling me earlier today about a client that you'd had who'd used one of the computer-based tests to help her confidence in terms of getting ready to go back to work. Why don't you, without mentioning her name, just kind of tell me a little bit about her?
Sure. Her occupation is an appraiser, and she has to input a lot of information on the computer. And she was very concerned about her visual endurance of doing computer inputting. So I used the error detection test to have her work on her visual endurance. And she did the zip code one, and she got 100%. She found all the errors, and she was very, very pleased, which really boosted her confidence. And her next step that she explained to me was actually bringing in her laptop and showing me all her forms that she needs to utilize as an appraiser, and all the inputting that she needs to do. And she just brought that in yesterday.
Oh, great.
And explained to me all that. And so I asked her if she was willing to go into the next step of the error detection, which was the name and addresses, and she said she was very open to that.
Okay, so you've got that yet to go.
Yes.
So you're using it to increasingly demand higher levels of performance from her.
Yes.
Good, good. Now you've got the error detection test here. Is this the zip code one?
Yes, it is.
Would you just kind of explain what you have the clients do with this?
Well, they have this book that you've supplied us with the hard copy, and it is divided into zip code, address, and name. And we use, in this particular task, we're doing the zip codes. And so what she needs to do is let me find the master. She will need to check the master here, the master data, and make sure that the master data zip code matches with what she sees on the screen. And if she doesn't see it matching, she will then click on it. I'll just give it as an example, and then delete it, and then go ahead and enter the correct information. Now there's also a tally here on the bottom which lets her know, keeps track of the errors that she still needs to find.
One of the things that we were trying to do was to develop activities that would challenge the person and let them, if they're able to be successful with it, have a sense of competence as they successfully do the task.
Yes.
And it sounds like it did work for her.
Yes, it has.
Very
yes,
good.
It has.
Okay.
This is very versatile, very, very versatile. And as you can see, there's different ways that it can be modified or used. First of all, you have this laminated drawing of the chair already assembled. You can also have the chair pre-assembled, as you also have other additional parts to make the chair. So we have clients either looking at the motto, or they can refer to the picture and assemble the chair. So that's why I really like it, because it's so versatile. And clients given the parts to assemble the chair can either look at it or, of course, look at the diagram.
Great. What do you learn in observing clients as they put these chairs together?
Well, I observe for how well they're organized. Do they group the parts together, or do they just go diving in and pick up any part and assemble it? We look at their problem solving, their ability to manipulate the parts. We look at the time factor as well to see how long it takes. I think the average time that you've indicated is 20 minutes. And so we've got we'll have clients that may do under 20 or over 20, but it's really nice to see their ability to problem solve and even doing any error detection, to notice that the chair might be a little off, and where do they start in repairing it or making the correction. Well, what's nice about this activity is that there are 3 different levels. There's the baby chair, the mama chair, and the papa chair. And we always start out with the baby chair. And so when we're able to work up to the papa chair, they know that they're getting better and they've reached a level where they can be more challenged.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very good in grading it.
Does it kind of help boost the confidence of the person then?
Oh, certainly it does, because I would explain to them, like, you started at the baby chair and now you're at the papa chair level, and that does boost their confidence.
Yeah, the papa chair is a lot more complex than the baby chair.
Yes, it's bigger. There's more parts. Yes.
Okay, great.